Hello, this is 명승부사. Today, I will tell you why you should invest in chosen stocks in the Korean stock market. I will analyze the reasons why the Korean shipbuilding industry and shipbuilding stock prices are rising significantly. Recently, US President-elect Donald Trump called on the Korean shipbuilding industry to cooperate. There are the following reasons for this. We asked the AI about the possibility of the US taking measures to address the problem of the US lagging behind China in shipbuilding capacity, and the serious problem of maintaining maritime hegemony as a result. The AI's answer was surprisingly as follows. 1. Strengthening cooperation with allies. They emphasize cooperation with Korea and Japan. Korea and Japan are globally competitive in building high-value-added ships. The United States can effectively build naval vessels and commercial vessels through technical and manufacturing cooperation with these allies. For example, a collaborative model is possible where a ship design is undertaken at a Korean shipyard, and the final assembly is carried out at a U.S. shipyard. Technology transfer and joint development. Technology agreements with allies can help bring the latest shipbuilding technologies to the U.S. shipbuilding industry, thereby enhancing its competitiveness. If we look at this content alone, it is highly likely that the Korean shipbuilding industry will see a surge in orders in the future. This is why we should invest in Joseonju. Amazing. Let's hear more. 2. Expanding government support for domestic shipbuilding. Industry revival policy. The U.S. is likely to significantly expand investment and subsidies in the shipbuilding industry. This is a way to expand the construction of warships and support vessels by utilizing the defense budget, thereby increasing the operating rates of shipyards. Education and workforce development. Strengthen educational programs and industrial training to produce skilled shipbuilding engineers, thereby rebuilding the shipbuilding industry infrastructure in the long term. 3. Building a smart shipyard. Through technological innovation and digitalization, there is a possibility of building a smart shipyard that increases the productivity of the shipyard by utilizing automation and digital technologies. This can provide a competitive edge over China's large-scale, low-cost production system. Developing eco-friendly ships. In preparation for the carbon-neutral era, the U.S. is likely to focus on developing ship technologies that use eco-friendly fuels, such as LNG, hydrogen, and ammonia. This will provide a new competitive edge in the international shipping market. 4. Regulation and protectionism. To restrain China's shipbuilding industry, the United States may implement protectionist policies, such as trade restrictions or tariffs, to limit the market dominance of Chinese shipbuilding. This will seek to protect allies and domestic shipbuilding industries. 5. Rebuilding maritime transport infrastructure. Strengthening national flagships. The United States will focus on strengthening the competitiveness of its own shipping companies and increasing the number of national flagships. For example, we can expand domestic construction obligations for commercial vessels or support the competitiveness of national shipping companies through subsidies. Linkage between shipbuilding and shipping. By building domestic shipping companies' ships based on domestic shipbuilding, there is a high possibility that shipyards and shipping companies will grow together. 6. International cooperation and norm leadership. Leading international maritime norms. The United States will try to limit China's expansion of its share of the maritime vessel market by leading international maritime norms, such as the IMO International Maritime Organization. This could take the form of strengthening environmental regulations or ship safety standards, among other things. To summarize, the United States will seek to strengthen its ocean-going shipbuilding capabilities through a variety of means, including cooperation with allies, domestic industry revitalization, technological innovation, and regulatory strengthening. In particular, cooperation with Korea and Japan is likely to play a key role in rebuilding the U.S. shipbuilding industry. Through this strategy, the United States will seek to maintain maritime hegemony and check China's dominance in shipbuilding. Now, if you've heard this far, aren't you surprised? Then, what do you think are the promising stocks in Korea? You should pay attention to these stocks. Here are the reasons why US President-elect Donald Trump requested cooperation from the Korean shipbuilding industry. Excellent technological prowess in Korean shipbuilding. Korea is a global shipbuilding powerhouse and has outstanding technological prowess, especially in the high-value added ship sector. Korea's advanced shipbuilding technology can be of great help to the United States in strengthening its maritime defense capabilities. The U.S. shipbuilding industry needs to become more competitive. The U.S. shipbuilding industry is struggling to compete with other countries, including China. Cooperation with Korea will enhance the competitiveness of the U.S. shipbuilding industry and enable efficient construction of ships needed to strengthen naval power. Strengthening the ROK-US alliance. Shipbuilding cooperation with Korea can contribute to further strengthening the ROK-US alliance in military and economic aspects. It plays a vital role in maintaining security and peace in the Asia-Pacific region. Against this backdrop, President-elect Trump appears to have requested cooperation from the Korean shipbuilding industry. Meanwhile, the performance of major domestic shipbuilders is improving. HD Korea Shipbuilding and Offshore Engineering sales in the third quarter of 2024 decreased by 5.6% from the previous quarter to 6.2458 trillion South Korean won, but operating profit increased by 5.8% to 398.4 billion South Korean won. This is interpreted as a sign of improved profitability. Samsung Heavy Industries sales in the third quarter of 2024 increased 14.7% year-on-year to 2.3229 trillion South Korean won, and operating profit increased 58% to KRW 119.9 billion, continuing a surplus for 7 consecutive quarters. Hanwha operating profit for the third quarter is expected to turn to a surplus of KRW 56.6 billion compared to the previous quarter, and annual performance is also expected to turn to a surplus for the first time in 4 years since 2020. This performance improvement is analyzed to be due to orders for high-value-added ships such as LNG carriers and the rise in new ship prices. Therefore, it is expected that the performance of Korean shipbuilders will continue to improve in the future. So, listen to this amazing story and invest with faith. Please subscribe to the stock channel of Mensebusa. Mensebusa has been continuously recommending Joseon stocks in Naver Cafe. Search for Mensebusa stocks on Naver and join the open chat room. It was a famous story that provided the right information for the success of subscribers.